Welcome to our setup demonstration of Alan R. Moon's
Ticket to Ride Europe.
This is the board. Quite a big board, but very well set out. It's very nice. That's it. Step 1. Give each player their trains, counters and stations. There's 5 different colours and 45 trains in each colour and 3 stations. Counters are put on the start.
Step 2. Set out the train cards. First, shuffle all the cards, place them next to the board, give each player 4 cards, and then form the market. The market is made up of 5 cards.
Step 3. Give each player a special ticket. These tickets are worth 20 or 21 points once completed. Then, the rest of the special tickets get shuffled into the main deck of normal tickets. Then you give 3 of these to each player.
The basis of Ticket to Ride is to join cities with your trains by playing cards of different colours. 2 whites, for instance, could build you a route of 2 white. By building these routes, you get points, according to the table here, which moves your counter along the edge of the board, and the person with the most amount of points by the end of the game is the winner.
On your go, you can do one of 3 things. You may pick up 2 normal cards from the market. Say I want this one, pick it up. You must do it one at once, so pick up one from the top of the deck and place that. Then I want this one, top of the deck, place that. Or, on your go, you're allowed to pick up 1 locomotive. This is essentially a wild card. We'll go into more detail on that later. And then you do the same on the top of the deck. Or, if you don't like any of the cards on the market, you can pick up 2 cards from the top of the deck.
The second thing you can do on your go is place a route. You place down the number of cards according to the route. For instance, these 2 would be from Roma to Brindisi. I would place the 2, pick up 2 trains, go there, and then according to my counter up here, it says 2 routes is equal to 2 points, so I would move my counter from wherever I was to 2 points. However, in Ticket to Ride Europe there are 2 types of special routes. The first route we have is a ferry, which there's a ferry here that goes from Essen to Copenhagen. As you can see, there is 1 locomotive symbol, which means you must play 1 locomotive. There is also 2 grey. Grey is any colour so I'm going to play white. That would complete my route from Essen to Copenhagen. Therefore, placing 3 along there, and a 3 route, as we can see here, is equal to 4 points, so I move from the 2 which I was on up to 6. The second special route you can play is a tunnel route. Tunnel routes have these black edges with little zits in the side. As you could see, from Zurich to München is a yellow route, but it's a tunnel route. How tunnels work is you place the number of cards you need. However, you must then turn over 3 cards from the top of the deck, and however many correspond to the colour you're using or a locomotive, you must play extra ones. Now there's 1 yellow, so I have to play 1 extra yellow. However, in an instance in which I would, for instance, turn over those 3 cards with 2 yellows, I don't have 2 yellows. I don't have the 2 yellows I need, therefore I would have to remove my tunnel and end my go.
The third thing you can do is pick up tickets. You're allowed to pick up 3 tickets on your go. This is a special ticket. Now, to complete this ticket, I must have a route from Edinburgh all the way down to Athena. For this one, you have to complete a route from Zurich to Budapest. Here, all the way to here. This is not worth as many points as the other one, as it is a shorter route and is easier to complete. This route is from Angora to Kharkov. Angora is down here, Kharkov is up here. You may discard tickets, although you have to keep one of them. Tickets will be explained later.
But what are tickets? Tickets are used to gain extra victory points at the end of the game. Let's suppose at the start of the game I picked up these 4 tickets: Edinburgh to Athena, Zurich to Budapest, Angora to Kharkov, and Berlin to Moscow. I don't have to keep all the tickets, so I decided at the start of the game that I discarded Berlin to Moscow. I was then left with these 3, and over the course of the game I structured a route, first from Edinburgh down to Athena, secondly from Zurich across some of my Edinburgh-Athena route and to Budapest, and thirdly Angora to Kharkov, completely on the other side of the board, Kharkov, Angora. I then decided, as I had trains left, to pick up 3 cards as one of my goes. 3 cards I picked up were Amsterdam to Wilno, London to Wien, or Zurich to Brindisi. I decided to keep London to Wien and discard those 2. London to Wien goes here from London to Wien there. However, unfortunately, before I could finish, the game ended, before I could complete those 3. Now, in the end phase of the game, I would get 21 points for Edinburgh to Athena, 6 points for Zurich to Budapest, 10 points for Angora to Kharkov, but I would lose 10 points for not completing London to Wien.
Then we have double routes. From Edinburgh to London, you see 2 routes. Say, I built Edinburgh to London with 4 black cards. I put my trains down. In a 2 to 3 player game, that's it. Nobody else can build on the orange route. However, in a 4 to 5 player game, somebody else with 4 orange cards may build on this route. I am not allowed to build this route twice, however other players in a 4 to 5 player game can. This is first come, first serve.
Now we have stations. This is something only used in Ticket to Ride Europe. Stations are used if you want to run along a route that somebody else has already taken. Let's take, for instance, Green has the route Cadiz to Stockholm. Cadiz is here, and Stockholm is here. He has the complete route, all with the exception of Pamplona to Madrid. And as it is only a two-player game, he cannot build on the black double route. So he can spend one card of any colour to build a station. The station goes on either Madrid or Pamplona, and he would place it along the route. This means that for one, nobody else can build a station in Madrid, and two, he cannot use that station for a route, say, of blue there. His station is only used to claim that route for his ticket. Stations are bought using this cycle.
Let's suppose we are well into the game and it's my go. I decide to build from Sofia to Bucharesti. I play down 2 orange cards for this. As it is a tunnel route, I then have to pick up 3 extra cards from the top of the deck. One of these is an orange card, so I must then play another orange card. I have one of these in my hand because I was playing it safe. I then build my route. If a player, to begin the game, a player must be down to 2, 1 or 0 trains, as I am now. Once this has happened, each player has one more go, and then you count up the points and finish the game.
It is now my go. I am going to play 6 whites to build a route from Budapest to Kiev. It's an exceptionally good route, it's worth 15 points, but it's risky because I don't have any extra cards in my hand and it is a tunnel route. I turn over 3 cards on the top of the deck. Looking good? No. No. I've lost my route. I can't build from Kiev to Budapest. I take my cards back. The cards, from there go back to the deck. I take my hand, all my whites, and sacrifice my go.
Right, now it is the very last go. I have 1 train left, and there is not much point in me doing anything, as all the 1 routes are taken up. So I then forfeit my go, as I can't do anything.
So, we finish the endgame, everybody's had their extra turns, and we start the adding up. The first thing you need to do is make sure that everybody is on the right number of points according to the trains they've built throughout the game. They don't put this in the booklet, but I heavily advise you do it because often people forget about some short routes like 2ers and 1ers because while they're building them it's more important to their routes. So, let's suppose I've already checked, because it takes quite a while, blue, and he was off by 6. That could have been a 3er and a 2er, because 3 is equal to 4, and 2 is equal to 2, so that would equal 6 he could have missed. I've added up green, and green is ahead by 2. Maybe because he by 1 even. Maybe because he accidentally added too many points on for one of the longer routes, which get more complicated. Now we start the rest of the adding.
First, we need to add up the points from the tickets. I will do my tickets. I have 4 tickets there. First one, Sofia to Smyrna. If you look over here, Sofia, and then Smyrna. I have completed that route, which it says gives me 5 points. So I move my thing, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That one is done. Now we move on to Rostov to Erzurum. See, Rostov over here, down to Erzurum. That says gives me 5 points as well. So I move on to 70. Get rid of that one. Next one is Edinburgh to Paris. On my bigger route I've completed, and I just do one more to Paris. Edinburgh to Paris. That gives me 7 points. 77. Next is the special ticket, Edinburgh to Athena. Edinburgh up here, all the way down to Athena down here. I've completed that one, which gives me 21 points. I have used stations on the route, as you can see. 21 points on 98 to 98. That is my points.
Now I need to explain my tickets. So I have 4 tickets. First one is Frankfurt to Smolensk. Here we have Frankfurt. I use a station to take that route, a station to take that route, all the way up here to Smolensk. That's Frankfurt to Smolensk, 13 points. 1, 2, 3, 13. I then have my long route, Lisboa to Danzig. Danzig is here, all the way down to Madrid. Unfortunately I didn't reach Lisboa, so I get minus 20 points because I failed to complete the route. So I go back. That's bad. Back to before where I started. Paris to Zagreb. Zagreb is here. Paris is here. And I wanted to build that last route there, or the last route there, to connect that way or that way. I failed. Maybe I should have done that with my whites on my last go. I forgot, so I failed to complete the route. Paris to Zagreb, 7 points, another minus. Now I could do with a route that's about 400 times long. It's not. It's Kiev to Petrograd. Kiev is here. Petrograd is here. That's a nice route. Completed. Nice long route. 6 points. 2, 4, 6. All my tickets completed. That didn't go down very well.
Now we need to add points for the stations. I have 2 stations I didn't use, which is 4 points each, 8 points. Go here, 2, 4, 6, 8. Blue has 1 station he didn't use, so that is 4 points. 2, 4.
Now we have to do the longest route. The longest route is worth 10 points, and it's for the longest continual route of trains with no breaks or tributaries. Let's do blue first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37. Blue has a route worth 37. Remember that. Green has 2 long routes. He has a short route down here, 1 route from Bucharesti to Wien, and 1 route from Warsaw to Edinburgh, not counting Dieppe to Paris. These routes are not connected, even though he does have a station, because the station only counts towards his Athena to Edinburgh ticket. His route is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, not long enough, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, both, ironically, both the same length, 17, 17, not long enough. Blue has the longest route, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So, what's your opinions on the game?
It looks very nice.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, it's a really beautiful game. Really nice map, big board.
Mm-hmm.
Play it, see it easily. The only slight problem I could say with it is there's a lot of small pieces. Yeah,
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, I think it's very good that they included spares in case you're losing it.
Oh yeah.
They've got 3 spare of every colour, which I think is that's really good. That's something very few games do.
Yeah.
Keeping spares in case you lose them. If you lose anything in Catan, you've lost it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's these little details that.
Yeah, I think Days of Wonder are very good at making games which look beautiful and are very easy to play. Aesthetically and thematically, they're very good.
Yeah.
And not very complex.
No. It is quite a simple game, really.
Yes, yeah, easier to explain than we thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
Which is good, yeah. In general, good game. I don't think there's anything else wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with the actual way you play the game.
No.
I think it's very thematic, although somebody said to me that they think it doesn't feel like you're building trains. It feels like you're building tracks.
Yeah.
Which sort of happened, and I suppose they could bring out an expansion or something in which you actually build tracks and you move the trains along the tracks to do things. But you don't want it to turn into just a pick up and deliver off goods, because there are so many of those out there.
Yeah.
I mean, pick up and deliver goods is such a typical thing for a game. You don't want it to turn into that. So I don't know. The Marklin expansion has a passenger which you move along. I don't quite understand how that works. But you don't lay track and move your train along. So I think they could have done better with that. That's the German one.
Right. Yeah.
In general, good game.
Yeah.
We chose to explain this one as opposed to Ticket to Ride because we think Ticket to Ride is just too simple in the end. I mean, the extra rules in this are not complex. And I've played this with people who've never played Ticket to Ride before. I've played this with people who don't like board games. So, yeah, I think it works. It's got a very simple rummy mechanic, which people are used to.
Yeah.
Yes, so, good game. Go out and buy it.